माय चैनल। आज हम बात करेंगे लॉर्ड्स इन सोमनाथ की। सो आई विजिटेड दिस प्रॉपर्टी ऑन to 2nd May and I stayed till 4th May. I was there till 2 nights. So talking about the location, so this property is located in Prabhas Patan, which is an area very close by to the Somnath temple. So approximately 2 kilometers from the Somnath temple. Now if I talk about the nearest airport, so technically it's Jamnagar, but usually you don't find good flights or non-stop flights from Jamnagar, so you have to kind of go to Rajkot to kind of connect yourself from the metro cities like Delhi and others, right? From Rajkot it's 221 kilometers, so 4 hours 7 minutes approximately, and then there's a railway station which is less than 1 kilometer away from this property. Okay, so location is good. It's located on a main road, so on a highway itself, so you will not find any challenges there. And as you can see that the surroundings are also very peaceful, so you will not have any challenges. Now when you enter the property, you see on the right side, you see that there's some construction going on, which is why you don't have a lot of activities currently operational in this property. On some sites like Agoda, you see a swimming pool and you see other facilities, but in reality, as of 4th May, everything is under construction, so there is no activity that is currently in play. So obviously the good part would be that the preferred way would be to check the property, call the property once you are booking, so that you are sure and you are not taken by surprise. On Make My Trip, I think it doesn't show a swimming pool still, but yeah, you don't have, let's say, everywhere it is not updated. Now talking about the check-in experience, so check-in experience was very smooth. The ambience of the reception, as you can see, was quite good, quite peaceful, and it was very calm. And we were given a welcome drink, and then the overall process was very smooth. And then on top of it, we were also kind of upgraded. So I booked a deluxe room, but I was upgraded to a premium room, so that was also a good part on the property's end. So it was very smooth. I think it approximately 5 minutes or less to complete the process. Now, yeah, talking about the room experience itself. So room, as you can see, we entered the room and the room seemed to be in a good state. It was clean and nice. The only drawback I found was that the washroom was really cramped, right? So the bathing area, as you can see, is very small. You don't hardly get any space to even baths. I don't know what size would be there in the base category if this is the premium rooms space, right? So that was definitely I would say a downgrade in terms of the washroom. It was very small, but it was clean. It was small, but it was clean. We didn't had any problems on the cleanliness, right? And all the toiletries, everything were already there, so nothing to worry about in that aspect. And a very good thing that was there in the room was they had kept some namkeen and papad also as complimentary, which was a good add, and I was not expecting that. And the room size, the bed quality, everything was good. The TV size was also good, and yeah, the feel was good, right? One thing that we faced on the course of our stay was the AC was not working, let's say on the second day. So we called the reception and they sent someone. So there was some problem in the outdoor. So because indoor was totally fine. So then they had to kind of correct that. But in our case, we had to kind of put our credit card or some card in that space for the key so that the AC doesn't stop, because it's close to the sea, so definitely it gets a little humid and all, so you want that AC is continuously on, right? So that was one thing. Now talking about the lobby experience and the ambience in general, so lobby was good. Lift, I would not call it a good lift, it was very bad. So as if you can hear the sound when you're in the lift, it felt like actually someone is pushing that lift manually. But the good part is that there are two lifts and one lift was under renovation, or they were changing that lift. So good part is that they at least know, they acknowledge that there was a problem. So that was on the lift. And amenities, obviously, as I told, there's nothing, not even a games room. I think games room they could still have one, because if you're not actually outside, you want some quality time inside of the property as well, so you could kind of at least play some games, but that was not the case here. So amenities I would not rate it, because they were not, like recreation amenities were not there, facilities were not there currently in the property. So spa and all, though, you forget about that, so that is not there. Now the highlight of this property I would call is the food or the restaurant experience. So we actually, in the previous property where we stayed in Dwarka, we didn't had an option to dine in the restaurant. I'll probably share a detailed review. That property was Lemon Tree Dwarka, but here the restaurant feel and ambience was really good. I think it was above what you would expect from a 3-4 star property. It was good. It was really exceptional. I will not say good. And the food quality and the food prices were also reasonable. Quality was very good. Coming from a northern part of the country, I didn't face any challenges in there. And I think we had approximately, I would say, two dinners, one lunch, and then two breakfasts. One was obviously the paid one, and one we took the buffet. And the total cost came around 7,000. So it was commendable. It was four people traveling, so you have two rooms, so it was commendable. At that cost, if they are able to kind of give us entire thing, so yeah. And the buffet breakfast also, the spread was good, and the quality also of various items were good. So we didn't have any problem. As you can see, the different items that might be popping on your screen. So it looked delicious breakfast, and also the staff was also courteous in serving us whatever we required. Okay, so yeah, that was it. And then now the parking, I think parking was ample. Don't really know if they have underground parking, but yeah, definitely, as you might have seen in the shot, that they have, let's say, on the base level itself, they have a parking ground floor, they have parking outside. So we didn't have any problem. I don't think that number of cars, even if they increase, there would be a problem. They'll still manage it. So on that aspect also, it's good. And talking about total price we paid for this property, it was approximately 16,100. We booked it from Make My Trip, and the duration was 2nd to 4th May. So approximately it comes out to be 4,000 per night per room, right? Which is, I would say, is not bad, right? And we didn't have any breakfast included in this, so it was without breakfast. I think for breakfast we have to shell out, I think, 350 to 400 per person extra. And from MMT we also got 20% discount on food and beverages. So you could also apply that discount on your regular buffet or all the meals that you kind of have in there. So that was a good touch. But I'm not promoting MMT. It's just that I'm sharing my experience. If you get a better deal at somewhere else, so you can go ahead with that. But yeah, so overall, I think I would rate this property really good. I think it's value for money. It's close to a temple area and all the nearby different temples and the beach itself. So it's a good property. The ambience was good. Everything was good. Just some hiccups in terms of we were expecting some play area and all. We didn't have that. But in our case, we were mostly outside, so it didn't kind of bother us. But if you're looking for a relaxing stay and kind of want some additional activities, I think they will open it soon. It's not that they don't have, I think they're renovating or they're kind of doing something around that. But currently, if you ask me, they don't have it. So you need to consider some other property if you're looking for some recreational stuff or some leisure time you want to spend, right? Spa and all. They don't have it. So all in all, the thumbs up from my end. I think it's really a good property. You could definitely consider it on your Somnath trip. And in case of any further queries, feel free to drop in the comments. I'll be really happy to help you. Okay, bye. Thank you.